So guys, yeah, the raw truth. Please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. Um, this is gonna be an easy video. Just repeating myself. As I've stated prior to the election, that President Trump is a disruptor with no clear solution in mind. And I've said it and it has been proven now. This Doge thing, whatever you want to pronounce it with Elon Musk, this firing, mass termination, or mass layoff, or what you call it, buyout, or separation packages. Um, this is not. It's not a corporate entity, and that's one of the concern I was. I wasn't worried about of people being appointed by Trump, his friends, or his supporters, in key position with them having not much experiences. You know, sometimes things have to be done a different way, and it will work. But one thing I was concerned about with all the rumbling that was going on is that when you have all these people who are super rich and their job is whether you like it or not, corporate greed going to play a major role in these people being super rich. And there are certain traits, there are certain characteristics of running a corporate entity where corporate greed comes in, is that when things are on the red, there's some stuff you have to do. I mean, even with government entity, but it's way easier, for corporate to do it because their thing is the bottom line. When you're in government, like I said, I've said it before, corporate, you have to you basically take away from your workers in some sense, and in government you have to give to the people, and that's going to clash. And that's what I said. In government jobs, I don't know how could anyone think. I understand, and I don't want to be like a rumbling and just all over the place, but I understand that this is Trump's second time as president, and constitutionally, he won't be able to run again, which I think they need to change. Not for Trump. I think in some cases, like I know I'm rumbling on in crisis world event, you know, 3 terms should be at least the minimum. But you go to a country like America, they have foundation and structures that can brace you know um some serious crisis, which they have. You know, but back to what I was saying is that corporate entity is what they take. They can easily say, okay, our bottom line not looking good. It's not hard for them to to dilute their product or get less quality materials for the product, or to terminate someone, or to even lower someone's salary. Most likely people just usually walk. You know, all these stuff to save the bottom line, to save investors. So, but when it comes to government entity, government job is to create jobs, whether directly like civil service, or public job, or indirectly, meaning creating an economical atmosphere where it is conducive to investors and for them to make money. So I just don't understand what's all this with playing around people's jobs and all this mass termination and mass layoff or request people to leave. And I think about them also what this question here with Doge about. I forgot which department he asked. Give a question here what they did the last couple of weeks or some crap like that. To me, it's not That's no clarity in what's going on. And then we have a president that you can't expect to get the truth true out of him. And he sugarcoat stuff. You could say hide stuff. He like a quick pro quo. So sometimes action being taken and we do not know what's the background behind of it because it's not divulged. Now, speaking of quick pro quo, and this may sound hypocritical or contradictory. Now, even with Elon Musk, and same thing I'm saying, like when he got prisoner release, or or anything that he does, what President Trump is doing, and this is funny, guys, pay attention. What President Trump is doing, he is doing what congressional people do, but on a more public display. Let me explain that a little further. Sometimes I don't know if these are factual in terms of the specific figures, but I know what they're trying to say is factual. Because if you look, a lot of guys or girls, doesn't matter, when they go into public service, or they are employed to someone who is a public official, they're not the only, I get they're not the only one, but they tend to want to keep their job for life. There's so many benefits being a representative. Crazy benefit. And there's a lot of underhand deals, there are lots of quick pro quo. So I like that Trump is like, okay, I'm doing this just as you guys doing, and nah, there's nothing you guys can do or say about it. I love that. That's what he's doing. Because a lot of these, and back to what I was trying to say earlier, a lot of these guys, in terms of, it may not be true to specific figures, but it's facts. A lot of these guys walk into politics, in representing the people, as probably nobody. I would prefer to say as not wealthy, and the job is not paying enough for them to be wealthy. I understand there's some legitimate stuff you could do, to increase that bank account, but a lot of them leave when it's all over and they become private citizens, or if they're in the position for years and years, racked up winning multiple terms, like in the House and the Congress where you could always run and run and run, they end up being millionaires. They're wanting that. I'm sorry. They're wanting that. Sorry, that's disgusting. They're wanting that not with much money to their name, and by the time they leave, they're rich. So, and that's one reason why Trump won too, because a lot of people are saying they like that he's upfront with everything, not pretending. And that I could give him, his props for. Some stuff I do agree. Like, the January 6th pardons, I do agree to that. That the January 6th, I don't give a damn about it. Because it's, as I said in previous posts, it's untouchables feeling the heat, what it's like. And again, speaking about untouchable, again with President Trump, when he said the weaponizing the Justice Department and stuff, I hate to say it, but that's how a lot of us minority feel. Black people. We understand. So now we can see a full display that these things are like, justice shouldn't just go with the wind. Justice should be pure and unmoved by whatever outside the economy. and economy can still get affected by shots. But justice should be, you know, a pure thing, as pure as possible. With the most it should be shift by is the variation in sentences guideline. You know, look at like Eric Adams, what charge his job. President Trump, what charge his job. So that's not how justice should be. So it goes to show that there are people who suffer by the hand of miscarriage of justice. And I'm telling you, that need to be fixed. If we don't fix certain issue soon and quick enough, and that's why I like Trump is exposing a lot of stuff, he's going through the cracks and the crevices and finding the faults and the stuff and exposing them. And if we don't fix a lot of this stuff, the nation going to be a problem. Because best believe there's going to be another Trump and somewhere even closer around the corner. Because you notice too with President Trump, a lot of people don't have balls. A lot of people are saying stuff that they wouldn't say, are acting up and doing stuff that they wouldn't usually do. Because you are packaged a certain way as a politician. Now President Trump threw that out the corner, and now everybody have balls, especially in the Republican Party. So that's my take on this. Like I said, please guys, like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. And comment too. Alright? Cool.